Hello, everyone. So I wanted to come on here and I just wanted to go over 4 tips that all college students, new college students, returning students, whoever you are, 4 tips that college students need to know. A lot of these tips are going to sound commonplace, but a lot of times we as college students, we forget these things. We forgot to do these things. So I'm just going to go over those 4 tips. So, number one, is to communicate. A lot of us don't remember to communicate with our professors, with our group mates, with our fellow classmates, whoever it is. Make sure you communicate. If you don't understand something in class, ask your professor. If you're unsure about whatever you're supposed to do for your assignment, make sure you ask your professor. Don't be afraid to reach out, email your professor, and ask them a simple question. They're the ones who designed the assignment, so they're the people who have the best answers for you, the best clarification. Yes, it's fine to ask your classmate, like, hey, did you understand this or did you get that? But also feel free to go and ask your professor whatever questions at any time. The professor is there to help you. A lot of times we feel like, oh, if I ask the professor, he's going to say I'm stupid. He's going to say that I don't belong in his class. But the professor knows that you do not know everything. Their job is to teach you so you do know more. So make sure you ask questions so at the end of the day, you have as much information as possible and you've learned a lot. So the second one with that is number two, make sure you ask for help. A lot of times we need help, we need clarification, but we're afraid to ask. We're not sure how to sign up for classes, like registering for classes. We're not sure where something is on campus. Just don't be afraid to ask for help. It is fine. No one's going to shoo you away if you ask for help. There's many people on campus who you can ask for help. And since a lot of things are online right now, do know that you can email a lot of departments for help and a lot of things are online communication. So be sure to ask for help if you need it. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to email anyone at any time. Do what you have to do. Ask for help. It is okay. The third one, very important. Make sure you use the resources that you have on campus. The writing center, the tutoring center, whatever resources, whatever it is that the college is offering to you, make sure you take advantage of that. A lot of times we have the writing center available to us and we feel like we have writer's block. But instead of getting up, going to the writing center and asking for help, we just sit there and we don't do the assignment. We wait till the day that it's due, and then we just do some lousy work and to submit it and expect a good grade. There are resources, there's centers available to you. If you don't understand how to start your paper, go to the writing center, explain to them, "Hey, I have this paper, I'm supposed to be writing it. I don't even know where to start." People at the writing center can guide you and instruct you and help you and say, "Okay, tell me your ideas. Let's walk through them. Let's talk through them and see where we can go." So please go to the writing center, go to the tutoring centers, take advantage of those school resources. The fourth one, this one, a lot of us forget it sometimes, but follow instructions. I'm not a professor, but I've been an undergraduate student. I'm a graduate student right now, and I can imagine how irritating it is for professors when they've given us instructions, we as students, they've given us instructions, and we haven't followed the simple instructions. They said, here's step one, here's step two, here's step three. Make sure you read that and do the assignment. What do we do a lot of times? We don't even read it. We go to the professor with 25 questions. But if we just followed instructions, read everything that they printed out for us, first of all, they're taking hours to prepare our syllabus for us, to prepare instructions for us. So for us not to read that and to just go with all these questions and go with all these go up to them and say, "Oh, I'm confused. I don't understand this." Well, number one, I know I said it's important to ask questions, but number one, please follow instructions. Read the syllabus. A lot of the questions are in there. Some people email the professor, "Oh, what time does class start?" It's on the syllabus. "Oh, when is that first assignment due?" It's on the syllabus. And then we students, we get irritated when the professor's like, "Oh, check the syllabus," or "I put it on a syllabus." Then we feel like, "Oh, why are they referring me to the syllabus?" Because they spent hours working on that to make sure that we had instructions. So make sure you follow instructions. That'll make life easier for you. It'll make life easier for a professor, and you'll have a great college experience. All right. So I hope this was helpful. And I'll put out another video covering more topics like this soon. Thank you.